Welcome back to this WTKR News 3 special report, Domestic Violence, the Ripple Effect. We just spoke with actress and advocate April Hernandez-Castillo about her own experiences. And joining us now is Cristina Vega. She is both a survivor and a friend to someone who was killed by their abuser. She is a partner with Samaritan House, as they both are, and founder and president of Love Shouldn't Hurt Philly. April and Cristina, thank you again.
Thank you so much
for being so open with us about your experiences. How did you two become partners in this journey?
We just actually were trying to figure out the dates yesterday. We met during COVID. During COVID, I was a part of another podcast that was looking for talent, and I was the talent person. So I actually reached out to a singer in the freestyle genre, and she actually told me about her. She actually was a part of another small podcast, and she was like, I think you should speak to April Hernandez. So I actually went to her Instagram page and shot my shot, right? I said, I'm not sure if she'll respond, and she actually immediately responded to me. Yeah.
And connecting over our shared survivorship.
Absolutely.
Cristina, tell me about your journey.
My journey was very similar to April's. I was actually older though. I just graduated from college. I was 21 years old. And like anyone fresh out of college, you know, we think we know everything. I had my own apartment. I already acquired my first job as a social worker, oddly enough. But I felt like there were missing pieces. I felt like I still needed a companion. You know, everyone around me had boyfriends. So I met him, and, you know, as most stories go, he was great the first year. Everything was wonderful. We laughed at the same things. We went to the gym together. And then in year 2, he came home from work one day, and I guess I said the wrong thing, and he took a plate and broke it over my face.
Oh, wow.
So that was my intro, but it actually was kind of like an open door for him. I was really, really prone, as I could be a victim, and that's what I say to people often, that I was prone to be that victim because I had all of the things that a narcissist would look for. Low self-esteem, you know, I didn't love myself. And I just wanted a boyfriend that bad, so I stayed. Unfortunately, for 6 years, I stayed, and just allowing him that first day to just do it and then sweep it up and go on as if the day didn't happen kind of allowed him to say that, you know, we can keep doing this. So for 6 years, I was abused about 80% of the time.
At what point did you say, I'm putting myself first, I have to save my own life?
Oddly enough, I decided, I stayed the 6 years. Oddly enough, I decided after the 6 years that I was finally leaving, right? Because it takes a victim to leave 7 to 10 times before they really do. And I had left several times throughout the relationship. I would hype myself up and pack my bags and say I'm leaving, and he would laugh at me because he knew I wouldn't. And then in year 6, we moved into a different apartment, and he beat me in front of his older kids.
Oh, wow.
And his kids sat there playing their video games. It was so normal for them that they just didn't even move as I laid on the floor. And that evening I was like, I have to go, I have to leave. So I went back to my grandmother's house, I moved back home, but the attachment was still there. So 2 weeks later I went back to him and, you know, acted as if it didn't happen, and then I got pregnant.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I never really fully left the relationship because of the now having the child. So through that time, we no longer lived with one another, but I would still interact with him and go back and forth with him. And I did leave fully, but because I had a daughter, I still interacted with him. So honestly, the abuse didn't stop till she was 3 years old. When she turned 3, he beat me in front of her. He beat me so bad that I was out cold. When I woke up, police were surrounding me. I'm sorry. No. Police were surrounding me. And my 3-year-old, so the police officer, my daddy beat mommy. And that was the last time he hit me, when I realized that my daughter understood.
What was happening?
Yeah.
What was happening? April, I see you reacting. I think we all have tears in our eyes at this point, but knowing that you made it out and survived, knowing that you made it out and survived, why is this bond so important for survivors to be able to have a safe space to share their stories?
Because we know most women don't make it out.
Yeah.
We know how abuse silences our voices. And anyone who makes it out, and when I say make it out, it's not just leaving a situation. It is healing.
Yes.
It is loving yourself. It is knowing that you deserve love, that you deserve to be loved, that takes a long time. It's a lifelong journey. And when you find community where you can feel safe and not feel judged, you have to hold on to each other. Because as strong as we may appear sometimes, we are still very triggered, especially with the climate going on with Cassie. Like it's just, it's a conversation that we have to always have with ourselves and then check in with each other. And